Well, hello there, everyone. How y'all doing today? This is Mazke Finance coming to you from, I believe, the little corner of the world that's called the country of Panama. Hopefully, doing outstanding. And remember, as always, it's always in my description too. I'm not a financial advisor, CPA, attorney, doctor, nutritionist, etc., etc. Anyway, have you checked out today's email from the Rational Optimist? Yep, you'll see it in the title. Subject line, Rational Optimist. If you have not subscribed to their email, it comes out once a week. Actually, you might get two a week. The one comes out Sunday morning is an email, it's usually kind of long. And the one that comes out, I think it's on Tuesdays, it's usually a short email with a podcast link in there. And just to be transparent, I have not as of yet listened to any of their podcasts. I read the email, though, when it comes out. I always save the emails too, usually, because they're so enjoyable to read. They're fascinating. Talk about the optimistic things going on in the world. Most of it, pretty much all of it, is related to technology. It's also tied in with investing. So I encourage you. My email is always in the description. You could email if you want, and I'll forward the email to you. But don't be lazy. Check out Rational Optimist. I am fairly certain they have a website, and I'm fairly certain you can go to that website and sign up to get the emails. They will not bombard you. They will not spam you. You will get, at the most, I believe, two emails, unless there's something special going on. Maybe they send you another one, but usually two. And I think if you want to opt out of maybe the podcast one or something, you could, probably. And my guess is, I haven't looked at the website in a while, but you can probably go on the website and read these emails too, is my guess, because they're like essays or articles. So anyway, with that being said, hopefully you are doing outstanding. Remember, stay optimistic in all you do. Stay optimistic in your investing world, in your personal life, in your relationships, everything. Okay? I'm still having headlines pop up almost daily on the increase in colon cancer with young people, teenagers, folks in their 20s, 30s, 40s. Colon cancer. Go back in time, colon cancer was not a thing per se. Now, by golly, it's getting fairly common. Why? Look at your lifestyle choices. Look at microplastics, ultraplastics that you're consuming perhaps on a daily basis. Look at all the artificial foods you're eating perhaps on a daily basis. Think about how we used to eat as a society. We didn't have microwaves. When I was a kid, we didn't have a microwave. We didn't have frozen. We might have had TV dinners a little bit back then in the 70s, and you put them in the oven, and that was bad. But that was the rarity thing, and it was always a treat. We had TV dinner. It was a treat, like once a month or something, you know. Nowadays, McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, Subway, all this stuff, processed meats, carcinogenic. But anyway, I digress. Are you investing yet? You should be investing. Why? Because investing will change your life. Investing will change your life. Credit cards will change your life also. I am traveling once again later this month, flying for free, getting a free rental car, and so on. Round trip air tickets for two people, free. We just flew in June for free. We flew in April, May timeframe for free. Pretty much every trip I've taken since 2018 has been free. I have had free airplane tickets. I have had free rental cars. I have stayed in many free hotel rooms. I think I am up to probably 30, 40, 50 free nights in a hotel. Some fancy places too. I have stayed in Airbnbs for free. I've had free food. Just in this trip when I'm going back to the U.S. When I'm in the U.S. later this month, I will have some free food. While I'm here, I'm getting some free dollars added to my Dunkin' gift card thing majigger that I got. Maybe I'll go buy Dunkin' and get a free cup of coffee or something because it's money my credit card company credits back to me if I put it on the card. The best things in the world aren't always free, but many times they are. Have you looked out? We were looking out this morning. I got an ocean view right out there. Guess what we saw? A whale. A whale was jumping. It was far out there, but What else can jump like he can jump? Or it can, she, whatever it might be. Can't see it very clearly. I need a telescope. That's what I need. So then, nature. When I lived in Virginia, we'd go up hiking in the mountains all the time. Skyline Drive, Shenandoah National Park, we'd hike there. Harper's Ferry, I've been hiking there, camping out. I've been in Pennsylvania hiking. I've hiked in Florida. I've hiked a little bit in California. What about you? Do you like the outdoors? Get back out to nature a little bit. All right. And while you're at it, start investing. I mentioned ETF in my last video that is returning approximately 18% a year. Have you figured out what it is? Just Google it, you'll find it. I was looking up CD rates last night. Top CDs are at 4.5% that I can find. You might be able to find something at 5, but it might be a little risky. But it's usually short term, like 6 months, maybe a year for something. Maybe 4.4 for a year, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, if that's how you want to invest, that's not investing, that's just saving money and breaking even with inflation maybe, or barely beating inflation. But jump on it soon, because the pulp is being banged to cut interest rates, and it's going to happen sometime this year. It's going to happen. When interest rates get cut, savings rates will get cut. The Fed rate gets cut. I have a wealth fund account. If you want a wealth fund account, shoot me an email. I'll send you a link, and we'll each get a bump up of 0.5% for 90 days. Right now, the current rate is 4.00. So if I refer you to it, we'll each get a bump up for 90 days at 4.5%. So then, anyway, someone just walking out. So let me know if you want to do something like that. If you want to know what the ETF is, 18%. Figure it out. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to give you direct investing advice. Okay, but if you check out Rational Optimist, subscribe to the emails, you will find out some fascinating things that is going on in the world. It could revolutionize our lives. Odds are, if you're in San Francisco, LA, Austin, Texas, Washington, D.C., Miami, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, and a few other places, you may have experienced a bit of it so far, but maybe not. Maybe not. But what I'm talking about there is driverless taxis. That's those cities I mentioned. I believe it's been kicked off. You have Waymo, you have Uber, you have Tesla, and you have Lyft all working on this. Not just one company. I think I just named 4. And there's more companies besides that are working on driverless cars. It's coming. It's going to smack you upside the head one day, because one day you're going to realize, whoa, look at that. All these cars don't have drivers in them, you know? And guess what? They're safer. Who wrecks cars? Human beings. They're safer than us. So, same thing with flying. Flying is on the verge of being revolutionized. Could you imagine flying from JFK in New York City to London, England in 90 minutes? Could you imagine flying from London to Tokyo in 90 minutes? Flying, transportation is on the verge of being revolutionized. When I say on the verge, it doesn't mean it's going to happen today or tomorrow, but it is starting. Driverless cars, they're here. They're not just starting. Waymo, I think I read about Waymo, started working on this driverless car technology in 2009. Think about technology. Think about how fast it changes. 2009, we're now in 2025. That's a long time. It didn't happen overnight, okay? Even though you might think, this stuff isn't happening, it's not coming. Yeah, it is. It's going to change things, because if it's safer, more affordable, cheaper, you can just call a ride whenever you want it. It's going to change more than just transportation. Look at all the parking lots in the world. If you don't have to own a car, what do you do with those parking lots? Look at our garages. Not that most people in the United States, people don't use garages. They store them. They're storage rooms. But if you use your garage, your driveways, think about if you could reclaim that land for whatever you want to use it for. Life is fascinating. Life is fascinating. I'm just drinking my daily cup of green tea. Occasionally I have 2 cups, maybe 3 cups. Usually just 1 cup. I also have 2 cups of coffee a day. Organic coffee. Coffee's healthy. Green tea is healthy. So what have you been up to? So that being said, I'm at 10 minutes. I'm going to wrap this up. Have a great day. Remember, the Rational Optimist, and Maskey is signing out.